At 2:17 a.m., the security guard watched a silver Honda roll slowly into the hospital parking lot. The driver's side window was down. The driver was alone. That wouldn't have meant anything, except the car belonged to Emily Dawson, and Emily had been reported missing 3 hours earlier. The guard stepped forward as the car idled under the fluorescent lights. The driver, a tall man in a dark hoodie, leaned out casually. "Car trouble," he said. "My girlfriend's inside somewhere. She forgot her wallet." He held up a small stack of cards. Driver's license, debit card, Emily Dawson. The guard felt something shift in his gut. "Where is she?" he asked. The man smiled. "She'll be out in a minute." She never was. At 10:42 p.m., Emily had texted her roommate, "Leaving now. He says he just wants to talk." The roommate had hesitated before replying. "You sure?" Emily had sent a thumbs-up emoji. Dramatic irony is cruel like that. How danger hides inside something so ordinary. The he was Jason Keller, ex-boyfriend, recently unemployed, recently apologetic, recently desperate to fix things. Emily had broken up with him 2 weeks earlier. She said she needed peace. Jason said he needed closure.
Please.
When Emily didn't return home,
Hello?
her roommate called her
there?
phone.
Please pick up.
Straight to voicemail. She called Jason next. No answer. Then at 2:31 a.m., police received a call from the hospital security guard. "There's a guy here with a missing woman's car," he said, "and something's off."
Backup now.
Off was an understatement. Jason hadn't gone inside the hospital. He'd circled the lot twice. He'd parked near the emergency entrance cameras, almost like he wanted to be seen. When officers approached, he didn't run.
Please. Yes,
he
officer.
didn't even
Is
look
there a problem?
nervous.
Just a routine check.
"She's mad at
Hands
me,"
where I can see them.
he said
Yes, officer.
calmly.
Here.
Took
What's
off.
this? Let me see that.
"I came to find
It's
her."
my license.
"Why do you have her
License and
wallet?"
registration,
an
please?
officer asked.
I already
Jason
gave them
shrugged.
to you.
"She left it in the
I
car."
need to see them again.
"And her
I
phone?"
said now. Don't make this
He
difficult.
hesitated.
Out of the
"She
car.
must have dropped
Step
it."
out of the car.
Power shifted in that hesitation. The trunk was locked. Jason said he didn't have the key, but the keys were still in the ignition. When officers opened it, they didn't find a body. They found something worse. Blood, fresh, smeared across the carpet lining. Jason's calm cracked for the first time. "It's
Officers,
not what
listen,
it looks like."
I didn't do anything
he said
wrong. I was
quickly.
just walking home,
"We
and this
had an
guy started
accident."
it. Stay right there.
"What kind of
Don't move.
accident?"
Keep
the
your
officer
hands where I
asked.
can see them.
Jason's mouth opened, closed. No answer. The search for Emily
All
began
units,
before
assemble at the
dawn.
command post.
Police tracked the car's GPS history. It had left her apartment at 11:06 p.m. It had driven to a remote construction site outside town. It had stayed there for 37 minutes. Then it had driven to the hospital. Why the hospital?
Where does that leave us?
That question hung over everything. By noon, a construction worker found her. Not hidden, not buried, left where someone wanted her discovered. The brutality of it silenced the city. Jason was arrested that afternoon. He kept repeating the same
I didn't see
phrase.
anything.
"I didn't mean for
was
it to go
dark.
that far,"
I didn't see.
but far had been planned. The trunk liner had been removed earlier that day. Security footage from a hardware store showed him buying plastic sheeting and gloves. Premeditation doesn't shout, it prepares. At
To the
trial,
jury,
the
this timeline
prosecution
shows a clear
painted the
path.
timeline like a
From
map
planning to
of
execution,
inevitability.
every step led to the crime.
Jason's apology texts, his calls when she stopped responding, his search history. How long does blood stay wet? The hospital parking lot footage played for the jury. Jason leaning out of the window, holding her ID like proof of possession. The most damning part wasn't the blood, it was the confidence. He thought he'd rewritten the story, thought he could show up alone in her car
Defense is
and
ready.
shape the narrative before anyone asked the right question. He underestimated
I was
the
at my
guard
post
who
near the
trusted
entrance
his instincts,
when I heard a loud crash.
underestimated the camera, underestimated the way truth leaves stains. Emily's mother spoke at sentencing. "You didn't just take my daughter," she said, voice steady. "You tried to erase her." Jason stared at the table. The judge didn't waver.
Jason,
Life
for your
without
crimes, I
parole.
sentence you.
The gavel fell like a door slamming shut. Justice,
Let's go,
at
Jason.
least in part,
Yes,
had been
officer.
served.
This way.
The city moved on carefully. The
All
hospital
suspicious
added
activity.
new patrol
Understood, I'll remind the team.
protocols.
Good. Now,
Emily's
begin the patrol.
roommate started a
This is for
self-defense
Emily.
fund in
Let's
her
make a
name.
difference. A
The
lovely
guard who
tribute.
made the call received a
On behalf
quiet
of the team,
commendation.
thank you for your service.
He never
Thank
called
you, sir.
himself
It's
a
an honor.
hero.
I don't
just
see myself
didn't like
as a
his
hero.
smile, he
I'm just
said.
here to help keep people safe.
Sometimes justice begins with a feeling, a refusal to ignore it.
Yes,
The life
please,
lesson
please.
etched itself into every headline. When something feels wrong, it probably is. Politeness should never outweigh intuition. And no one owns another person. Not their wallet, not their car, not their future. 3 months later, the case file was archived, closed. But one detail refused to settle: the construction site. 37 minutes. Investigators
area
had
closely.
searched the area thoroughly,
something here.
or so they thought,
Mark it.
until a hiker reported something odd near the tree line. A shallow patch of disturbed soil, and beneath it, another phone. Not Emily's. Powered off, wrapped in plastic. Forensics charged it carefully. One video file loaded, time-stamped the same night. The footage was dark, shaky, Jason's voice audible in the background,
Can you hear me?
but he wasn't
This is my
alone.
voice rising.
Another voice
Faint,
spoke.
but clear.
"Leave it, we don't have
Leave it.
time."
We don't have
The
time.
camera panned briefly, caught a reflection in the car window. A second figure, watching. The video cut out. Detectives stared at each other in silence, because Jason had shown up alone in her car, but someone else had left that construction site, and whoever it was had never been charged.